Good morning, everybody. So, in case you haven't been following the debacle that has been Justin Trudeau's trip to India, I'm going to give you a quick recap and then I'm going to tell you what happened this morning. So, Justin Trudeau went to India, wasn't greeted by Prime Minister Modi at the airport, did a bunch of tourist stuff, didn't have any official meetings on the front end of his trip. And it turned out that the High Commissioner who was hosting a dinner for Trudeau, a very formal dinner with the Prime Minister of Canada, had issued an invitation to a man who was convicted of attempted murder of an Indian government official. So this was a big source of consternation in India because, certainly the concern around Trudeau's position on the Khalistani issue was a problem. And then things got really strange. So when this invitation came to light, the first thing that happened was a backbencher who was on the trip said, this is solely my fault. I invited him. I should be held to account for this. But then everybody started asking questions about, shouldn't the PMO have vetted this list? Like, if you type into Google this man's name, it's like, kind of shows that he was convicted of attempted murder. Like, not someone you usually invite to dinner, never mind a state visit. What was the role of the RCMP and CSIS in terms of vetting these lists? But then it got even weirder in that a senior high-ranking official who has access to some of Canada's top security issues was apparently dispatched to the media to spin that somehow there was a plot on behalf of India to make Justin Trudeau look bad by inviting this guy to this dinner. And so that's when people started asking questions like, is there actually a plot? And if not, why is a senior public official who is in charge of these really serious national security issues being used as a political spinner and causing a diplomatic issue? So that's where we got today. Yesterday in the House of Commons, Trudeau was asked that exact question, like, what happened here? Why did this happen? And he doubled down. He doubled down. He was like, no, we stand behind the words of these officials. I can't remember the exact wording, but it was something to that effect. And then if they said this is true, then it is so. Now, this is the kicker. This is the real kicker. Today, the Indian government, so the government of one of our, potential major trading partners, like the world's emerging economic superpower, that country's government, the Indian government, issued a statement refuting what our Prime Minister said in our House of Commons. I mean, think about that for a minute. Like, has that actually ever happened in recent Canadian history? I mean, think about the implications of that, the diplomatic implications. Think about the trade implications. I mean, think about if you were trying to do business with India right now as a Canadian company. Like, you'd kind of be watching this going, thanks, Trudeau. This is really helping. And, think about, I'm thinking about friends in the, Indian diaspora in Canada. I mean, that's a huge component of Canada's population. And, I think it's embarrassing to all Canadians that this is happening. So today, I think it's going to be very interesting and important to watch how Justin Trudeau responds to the fact that we've had a foreign government issue a statement refuting what he said in the House of Commons. This is something that's actually quite unprecedented. Anyway, still in Calgary, I'm still fighting this ear infection, but I'm still trying to get some work done for you. Working hard for you in Calgary. Pay attention to this issue because it's really crazy and we need to get to the bottom of it. Have a great day.